Testing 1 2. Okay, yeah, that's better. That's better. What is up, guys? Scat back on the mic. Here to commentate winners finals of Kennesaw Smash 1. 1 second. All right, so we have Diddy versus Lucas. Again, another interesting matchup that you don't see too often from anyone. Just because there's not too many Lucases around. There, we have some Diddies, obviously, but Lucas, kind of a rare character. But we have game 1 on FD. All right, and immediately we see Xanos coming out the gate with the PK Fire in there. And Player-1 playing it patient, holding Banana in hand, and just waiting for his opening to punish. Now, this will probably be a lot different from the last time we saw Player-1 just because of the fact that Lucas, character with all the zoning tools in the world, so what Player-1's looking to do is to just hold on to Banana and just sit in his shield and play patiently. The moment he doesn't, he gets blasted in the face by PK Fire. So, looking to see how this matchup's going to go. Xanos off to a great start already, 51%, but Player-1 returning the percentage himself. All right, plenty of edge traps abound. All right. Down throw, up here. Right off the bat, neither player really, putting too much arm on. Interesting option from Player-1, but I like the landing option right there. Using the barrels to mix up his recovery just a little bit more, giving Xanos one extra place to guess where he's going to land. All right, and patented Banana down tilt to up smash is going to do it. All right, Barrel's going to disrupt that recovery. Oh, no, that's not what you want to do. All right. Good forward air is just going to wall Xanos out a little bit. But what I really like about that forward air in general is the fact that, okay, almost SD there, but I like the fact that he threw it out where while Xanos was on the ledge and just retreated to the center of the stage. So he got damage off of it, got stage positioning, and got back to the center. But Xanos going to follow up appropriately. Going to get that down throw to up air, I believe. Returning the hoo-ha favor back to the one, the only Diddy. All right, we see some Zair poking coming in, and it's a great use by Xanos just because he's poking your shield with Zair, so it's making it short. It's mixing up with the Zair that's causing him to get these grabs in. He's poking Player-1's shield, just kind of just saying, hey, here's this bait. You want to come out of shield now? Because if you do, then I'm most likely going to grab you. All right, another grab. Just going to whiff, but Player-1 recognizing I can roll out of this situation. All right, great back air. Let's see what Xanos is going to do here. Edge guarding is phenomenal, but he's going to overextend a little too bit. That's going to put him in a really bad position. Player-1, a little bit of input error there. I'm pretty sure you want the ledge trump, but not going to matter too much. Both players back in neutral. Down tilt, up smash. Is that going to do it? Yes, that's going to close out the first game for Player-1. So good stuff to him. Overextended on the ledge a little bit, but didn't really get punished for it, so I can respect it. All right, so game 2. I'm imagining, Battlefield will be the pick. Now, I like this stage for Lucas just because, or better yet, I'll say this in general. I like this stage for characters that have great recoveries that may be light. Especially for Xanos, just because of the fact that he's gonna outlive Diddy with his recovery, given how far it goes. Lucas has a vulnerable recovery, but it's extremely hard to actually gimp and to put him in that position. Diddy, likewise, but I think it's just a bit easier for Lucas to put Diddy in that precarious position than it is for vice versa. So I like this choice by Xanos, and also has the platforms to move around to use to avoid the banana game just a little bit longer. All right, up throw up here. Alright, we see the Zaire and barrels coming out right there. Interesting choice. Oh my goodness. The amazing punish from Player-1. He already told me about that. If he sees you ledge jumping too much, he will punish with Z-drop banana to down air, and it is guaranteed. If the banana hits you, you're done. Let's see what Xanos can do to capitalize here. I'm not going to get too much off of it. Player-1 going really deep. The barrel tactician coming out. Shout out to MVD. So I still like the decision about Hunter just because even though he took damage, barrels are stupid at dealing damage. Because if they hit you, you take about 26%. Diddy takes like 5. And a great backer there is going to send Xanos at a really awkward position. He's going to make it back again. Battlefield's Blast Zone being pretty big boom. But Player-1, you know, definitely keeping the lead, doing a great job of attacking on his percentage and keeping Xanos on the ropes. Interesting choice. But it's going to bait Xanos in. He's going to whiff a grab. And, ooh, I like the coverage. All right, that should be it. That should be stock. Okay. So Xanos quite a hill to climb, but definitely not out of this yet. Up throw, not gonna get anything off of it. Way too out of percent here. All right, we see the Zares and the PK Fires coming back out to play. Player-1 give him just a little room. Xanos gonna see if he can take this as far as he can. Barrels, okay, it's gonna make it back. And 3 jabs in a row. Both definitely trying to just poke at each other. But, you know, a little bit more, or a lot more risky for Xanos. So if he messes up one jab, needs to smash the face, it's done. But either way, still hanging on there. I'd like to see Xanos try to get to the center of the stage a little bit more. I know it's really difficult with Diddy and his banana control, but I feel as if most of this game has had Xanos playing from the ledge. That's gonna be it. Now, taking what I said earlier, Lucas's recovery is amazing. His ledge game, however, a little bit tricky. He has some trouble getting off the ledge. Not too many options that he can throw out that's safe. But we see a switch to Robin from Xanos. Interesting switch. I don't knock it. You know, first 2 games didn't work out for him. Why not try a 3rd game? All right, and we see a similar zoning game coming out from Xanos on Town and City. Ooh, nice dash attack. Up throw, down air. It's a very interesting mix-up. I'm assuming that's a pretty strong mix-up for Diddy as far as the combo goes, just because I'd imagine down throw does a decent bit more than up air, forward air, and all of Diddy's other aerials, including back air. See a nice monkey flip coming out there, gonna punish that roll away. That's one thing you have to be aware of when you're fighting Diddy. Every time your ledge or your back is next to the ledge, and you're maybe a quarter of the distance inside the stage, you always have to look out for monkey flip because it covers so many defensive options that you kind of just have to have it on your mind at all points in time. If you roll back, it usually punishes it. If you roll in, it usually punishes it. So you have to be very, very careful about it. All right, up throw. All right, Xanos very wise. Just gonna jump out there. Not gonna give Player-1 the air dodge that he's looking for. But a nice down smash is gonna steal that stock. All right, what are we gonna see here? Banana monkey flip. Good forward air from. But again, I think to see the same problem is that Xanos has his back playing to ledge all the time. It just feels as if Player-1 has control of the match, even with or without the banana. He's using his forward airs appropriately, making sure that he's monkey flipping in the right places so that Xanos doesn't really have the opportunity to get in what he wants to do. And on top of that, he's not really getting his down throw follow-ups. That's usually how Robin gets his kills, but Player-1 really privated that. He's not really getting grabbed at all, honestly. I think that may have been like the first grab I've seen from Xanos that landed. But again, we see forward airs coming out, and Player-1's just playing just out of his range, but just in his own range to forward air, the pressure safely. Up throw, up air, it's not going to do it at this percent, even on Town City. How's he going to land here? Okay, rolls in. I like the down throw right there. Just a safe poke from behind the shield. Ooh, don't want to whip that. That shouldn't be death. Nice dash attack. You're going to get him off stage, get him the banana. Ooh, doesn't get clipped by it. Forward air is just going to put him on pressure and off stage. Yeah, it's forced to recover higher, but good decision. He gave him stage control and let him live. And interestingly enough, that's not going to kill Player-1. I love the decision making there from Xanos to use that L-win right there and to recognize that, hey, he's going low, but barrels have an interesting property, and that's going to do it for the winners finals of this tournament. So good stuff to Player-1, taking that really solidly 3-0, making sure that, again, he poked Xanos outside of his range, and it just felt as if Player-1 as a whole had stronger control of that match.